fighting robot, Mega Man.
Alright guys, so this is my next playthrough of Mega Man. As you can see, I'm going on to Dynamo Man here, slowly making my way through the levels. I apologize in advance, this video has a number of rough transitions. Again, I'm still getting used to cutting out all the failed attempts and failures and stuff like that. I know some people have said that they prefer the method of me recording live. Just because you get like my unfiltered anger and rage and stuff, and some people have told me they don't like that. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. For the time being, this game and the next one that I play are both going to be largely done in this method of me recording afterwards. But let me know what you guys think. Like I said in some of the other videos, Ian and I are trying to make this better. I'm still getting used to editing this way. I think in the long run it might be better this way, but we'll see. Yeah, so this level, so far not so bad. What you guys are seeing here is my first attempt, kind of uncut here. I know I do die a few times. I remember farming some stuff in this stage. Please keep in mind that like I'm commenting on this video maybe a good like 2 weeks after I played through this game, so things have been a bit busy and I was sick for a while. You might hear me sniffle a few times, so I didn't really have a chance to get everything done. But these jumps were kind of a pain in the ass. I didn't like the whole like, oh, if you're running on it, it goes faster in the other direction. But that's not the first time we've seen this kind of stuff in Mega Man. These familiar floating down guys that always tend to float right over you right when you're jumping over a cliff. I don't actually know what's up there or how you get up there. It might be intended for base. Base can like double jump and fly if you get the right attachment, so it might be that that jump is not intended for Mega Man, but I don't know. I don't actually know if I got all of the secrets in this game. I didn't attempt to. Basically at this point it's June 2nd as I'm recording this right now, so again this game I played it in May. But I'm halfway through the year and only about a third of the way through the games I need to play through. So at this point it's really just cutting stuff down. In the next videos that I've done, the videos that I was recording last night, I had to cut out big sections of the game just because like it would lead to too many videos. It's not particularly exciting for you guys, and you know, again, we got to get through some of these things. So there's another little bit of a rough edit. I obviously died at this part. I actually think I got past this part and then died after that. But just for the sake of keeping the video brief, I cut it out. These guys, not too bad. I don't remember in this run, we'll see in a second here. They do this move where they line up and like put this laser. Yeah, this move here. I don't actually know how you avoid that. Maybe you can jump just right, and I just didn't do it to try to leap over it. But as cheap as this game was, it wouldn't surprise me if there was no way to get past that without getting hit. I can say that this one did not play as well now as I remember it playing when I was a kid. I think in one of the other videos I mentioned that like when I was a kid I played this on an emulator, and it definitely did not hold up to the test of time. Maybe I just had more patience for this kind of thing when I was a kid. Also, when I was a kid I was probably using save state like every other second. I tried to avoid that in this one as much as possible. Just to make sure that I'm like legitimately beating the games and not shooting my way through them. But when I was a kid, obviously didn't have that. Didn't have anyone concerned about how I was playing the games or anything like that. So that little dark part there wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be, but kind of an interesting thing. Again, another rough edit there. I must have died slightly after this part. Probably fell down one of these cliffs, to be honest. these electric guys are annoying because like Mega Man's charge-up shot isn't quite big enough. That part I lucked out. I super lucked out. Like here, you're gonna see like your charge-up shot isn't quite big enough to hit the bottom guy. Or maybe it is, and I'm just not shooting it properly. No, it isn't. So eventually I learned, you know, you just gotta try to jump it, but unfortunately I suck at timing stuff, so. Nailed it. And it's gonna do another rough cut there, because obviously I died at this boss while I was going through it. Now this guy is a huge jackass. I fucking hated this guy. This guy literally is like level of cheapness, probably equal to like Ringman, or I'm trying to think of one of the other bosses that was super cheap. So this is the weapon you're supposed to use against him. And again, this is like my victory run, so this didn't take too long. But like the way that this guy works is you have to use your move, but he'll sometimes like dash on the other side, and it's kind of hard to cancel out your move, but you also need to save your move to draw the fire of these guys. But this is the thing that's super cheap, is that he can heal himself with this stupid thing up at the top. And if you don't break it fast enough, like even there, like I goofed on there, like I fell down, but he still healed a significant amount of his health, like just incredibly cheap, like. And there's no weapon in the game, because I tried all of them, if I'm not mistaken, I tried all of them. There was no weapon that was strong enough to shoot through the wall on one side of him and then the other wall. So no matter what, he's gaining back like a quarter of his life. But there's no way for you to charge your weapons again. I guess like if you have the item that makes it when you take damage, you would restore your items, but then you're taking damage. So like, it doesn't really help you out. I hated this guy. It took me so many... I wish I had kept the account of it. I still have the original video, so if anyone's curious, I can go back and look at how many times I died at him, but it was a lot. Like, that guy was really, really cheap. I did not enjoy that fight at all. But again, you guys only get to see the good ones, so... Alright. So it says here, you got Lightning Bolt. I never really used this move too much in the game. It obviously screen wipes, but... so this stage is like the little extra one at the end of the character select screen, and what you can see here is like these blocks, and every single one of the different rooms in this room has like a puzzle like this. Like you use one of the enemy powers, it gives you this giant nut, it gives you 100. Unfortunately, I had already farmed a bunch of bolts and stuff at this point. There's actually like 8 of those, one for each Robot Master, but it's, again, it doesn't make for exciting viewing, so I just refrained from showing all of them to you guys. I just did the one to show you how it works. Again, if you want to see it, I have the uncut videos. I don't intend on posting them, but if you care that much, which I doubt anyone does, you're more than welcome to see them. Here, the first time I went through the stage, I stupidly passed this up, because I didn't think to use the stupid magic thing. I don't know why I'm just taking damage there instead of just fighting. Yeah, sometimes like watching... Here's the thing, like in the other videos, like when I would speak while I'm playing, I can blame some of my stupidity on like, oh, well, I was talking, so didn't have my full attention on stuff. And I'm also not paying super close attention to what I'm doing when I'm editing the videos. It's more so much like, oh, am I grinding out in this point? Then I need to cut the video. Does the dialogue in this reference something that I cut out? And so those ones are mostly what I'm listening to. Now watching myself actually play, I'm like, man, I'm kind of bad at these games. Not just because I'm talking, just like legitimately bad. That part, I don't remember why I left that part in, just to kind of show you guys what happens there, but yeah, too late to take it out now, because then I have to redo this whole audio track. So, sorry guys, you're going to see it from the beginning. Yeah, so watch this part again. I apologize. I probably should have cut that run out. Again, still getting used to this, still working out the kinks, and part of that is missing stuff. So I know better for next time to triple check what I edited out of the video. I could have sworn I edited that out, but we will see. Part of the thing that was annoying about this game is that the levels are really long in this one, like unusually long. I would say comparable to the levels in maybe Mega Man 5. See here, I'm saving state. That was because I knew that I needed to slice in the video, and often I would use the save states to show myself where I'm supposed to slice the video in, but apparently missed it on this one. Let's see. In this case, using the save states to get past the parts that I already know that I beat. That beginning part, I'd gone through a number of times, and I kind of already knew that I could get through it. And again, this game was long and needed to just cut some of these videos out. So, this is another part that took me forever, and I'm pretty sure it's going to have the edited portion in there. Maybe this was the edited portion, I don't remember. But those disappearing blocks are never fun in Mega Man games. This one had a couple of particularly bad ones. These guys are also super annoying because they're just bullet sponges, and part of that is because a lot of the stages in this game are not really intended for Mega Man. They're intended for Bass, who has rapid fire. And so guys like this, with Bass, you can kill them way quicker because you're just holding down the attack button, which you can't do with Mega Man, which is kind of bullshit, so. And I had learned that fire was the best way to take out these guys because it shoots down like that, so a bit easier to take them out. Yeah, a lot of these bad guys are also kind of recycled ones. I don't know. This game just didn't hit me right. Like, I keep forgetting to check if this one came out before or after Mega Man X. I want to say it was before. I hope it was before. But it's just not a particularly good game, guys. Like, I know from many of you, if you play Mega Man at all, this might be one that like slipped past you, but I don't recommend it. I didn't really find this one that enjoyable. Some of the stuff in it is just lazy too. Like two of the Robot Masters were from Mega Man 8. Like, I guess this one takes place after Mega Man 8. Man, I left a lot of those cut points in this video. I apologize about that, guys. A lot of the this game took place after Mega Man 8, apparently. Ian and I were looking this up because we wanted to know. And two of the bad guys in this one were in Mega Man 8. I think it was Tengu Man, and I can't remember which one the other one was. But yeah, two of them are like in two of the games, which is really stupid that they just reuse the characters. Like, it makes sense in North America because we wouldn't have legitimately seen those characters for years and years, because this game was, again, never launched in the States until it was ported to, I think it was GBA that I bought this on. Yeah, GBA. But like, in Japan, they played Mega Man 8, and there's supposed to be like a story behind it that like, oh, after the events of Mega Man 8, they felt like slighted or whatever, so they joined King's Army or whatever. I don't know, some dumb stuff. But it's never brought up in this game. Maybe it's in the like instruction booklet or whatever, but they do not mention that at all in the game. The other thing is, like, this game came out after Mega Man 8, and I want to know why. So maybe it did come out before or after Mega Man X. I don't know. I have to check the year. But this is the thing I don't get is, like, why make this game then? Like, you already have a game on next-gen systems. Like, Mega Man 8 was on the Saturn and the PlayStation, the original PlayStation. I believe at the same time. I could be wrong about that. But, like, why then go back to Super Nintendo and try to make a Super Nintendo video video, Super Nintendo video game after that. Like, why take that step back? Like, they reused a lot of the art and they reused a lot of the animations and enemies and stuff. But like, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me. Maybe because the Super Nintendo install base was so big at that time, I don't know how successful the PlayStation was at this time. Like, I know eventually PlayStation 1 became huge, but I don't know, maybe it wasn't that successful when this game came out, but it just seems really stupid to me. Alright, so this monkey dude is an asshole. I believe there's a cut coming up here. Yeah. So this boss I had to do a number of times. I probably died maybe like 5 or 6 times with this guy. So you have to like line up your shots on this guy by like dropping it towards the lava and then hitting his head. And every once in a while that monkey jackass will come out and like try to hit you with like energy balls and stuff like that. But the thing that's dumb is like sometimes these things jump out of the lava. If they hit you, you're stunned, and the platform just drops straight into the lava. And actually, I believe I ended this one on a failed video just so you guys could see how cheap this shit was. But I did obviously beat this because I went on to the rest of the game. You guys will see more videos from me on this later. But I want you guys to see the bullshit on this. And this is another thing that I'm talking about in this game. Like, I've shot this guy a number of times in the head. It just seems like making people's defense higher than it needs to be just to add artificial difficulty to the stages, which in my opinion doesn't equate to fun. Like, there's no like pattern that I need to learn here or anything like that. It's just repetitive. I think that's one of my biggest gripes with this particular game. Alright, so this is the shit I'm talking about. You're going to see in like a second. I killed him, but when I killed him, it dropped me into the lava and immediately killed me, which is bullshit. So, at any rate, guys, that's that video. I'll get on to the next one. I'll try to get a bit better at cutting out those edit points, but again, I'd have to redo all of the audio if I do that now. So, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Keep following along with the Blue Wizard Project. Please remember to like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys next time. For the Blue Wizard Project, this has been Jonathan. Peace.
Super fighting robot.